Hi, thanks for joining us here on mytruebalanceyoga.com. So today's class will be focusing in on a sequence that's all about taking care of the body, the mind, and the spirit. We're talking restorative yoga. Most of us get involved in an active practice. So we go to a hot class or to a core class. We always tend to forget that we need to be gentle in the body as well. It needs balance. So that's what this restorative sequence is all about. Taking care of yourself so you can have a more relaxed day, and you can actually sleep much better at night because you calm the mind down. You work that parasympathetic nervous system to offset the sympathetic nervous system, which gives you that fight or flight response in everyday's life. So use this sequence when the mind is running rampant and when you just need to feel a little bit calmer with life. You'll need props such as a strap, blocks, blanket, and even a bolster can help you out. I have Marie joining me. Thanks a lot. And we'll begin the sequence here today on the spine. So we'll do a little mini shavasana, all right? So we'll let the legs splay out. Let the arms relax, palms turn face up. And let all the tension go from the day. Let it just roll off the body. Just breathing. This is the only place you need to be, is right here, right now. Letting all the muscles just melt right down into the earth. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, let it all out. One more time. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhaling all that air out. Set that intention to be calm. So we'll begin the sequence here, and you'll need your yoga strap. So we'll take our yoga strap, unravel that, and we'll bring the right knee into the chest, and take that strap around your right foot. You'll lengthen that right leg up towards the ceiling. Left leg can be totally relaxed. The foot can splay out the side, it's not a problem. We'll begin to make some small circles here with that right leg. This is just a time for you to tune in to notice, how does that right hip flexor feel? How does the hamstring feel? The calf? And any time here with this sequence with the strap over the foot with the leg extended, if you need to bend the knee, do it. Take care of that body. Make some larger circles now. And finally, the largest circles you can make on this side. Bring that leg back up to center, pause, and then we'll make small circles going in the opposite direction. Larger circles. Find the largest circles you can make here, as much as it's comfortable for you. You bring that leg back up to center. Relax those shoulders. We'll do some nice leg extension kicks in towards the head here. So we'll inhale. As we exhale, we'll bring that right leg in towards the body, towards the head. Again, if you need to, bend the right knee. Go inhale, ease up. And then exhale, bring the leg back in. Inhale, easing up. Exhale, back in. Exhale, we'll bring it back in. And this time, let's pause there. Just assess, how does it feel in that hamstring? How's it feel in the lower back? Good. We'll ease on up. And let's actually take our strap here into our left hand and extend the right arm out in a T position. As we exhale, we're going to roll to the left. So you're going to roll into your left hip flexor. We're going to keep that right shoulder down. If the right shoulder lifts up, then you can bend that right knee, and you can even place your blanket or block underneath that right shoulder. Nice twist here for the spine. Help detoxifying the blood and also those kidneys. You can have a soft gaze looking over at those right fingers. You can look up. You can even close the eyes here. Awesome. Slowly bring that leg back up. Take that strap back into both hands. We're going to change sides. We'll bring that left leg up and change it into that strap. Long, down on the earth. Good. We'll relax the shoulders again. And then we'll start doing small circles with that left leg. Make some larger circles here. The largest ones you can make on this side. You can try to keep yourself as relaxed as possible. The shoulders just melt. Bring our leg back up to center, and then we'll begin small circles going in the opposite direction. As you're practicing at home, make sure you're not judging yourself. One side is normally tighter than the other. It's all good. That's normal. Begin to make some larger circles. And then the largest circles you can make on this side. Bring that left leg back up to center. We're in those leg extension kicks, gentle kicks in towards our body. So we'll inhale. As we exhale, let's bring that left leg in towards the body. Inhale, you ease. Exhale, then back in towards the body. Inhale, ease. Exhale, back in towards the body. One more time. You'll inhale, ease. As you exhale, we'll bring that left leg in towards the body. We'll pause. If you're feeling sensitivity behind that left knee, bend that left knee. Or you can get to the belly of that left hamstring. Good. Slowly come back up. We'll take that strap into our right hand, extend the left arm in a T position, and we're going to roll over onto our right hip. Good. And if it's comfortable, you can look to the left, you can look up, you can close your eyes here. You'll also more than likely roll on that right leg, so the foot will be turned out to the side. That's fine. We don't have to keep the toes pointed towards the ceiling. Okay. Slowly come back up. Let's go ahead and bend that left knee. Let's remove that strap. And go ahead and hug both knees into the chest here. You'll gently roll to the right, and then press yourself up. We'll come into a table position to work into our main sequence here. We'll begin with a little cat and cow. So the hands will be right below the shoulders, knees below the hips. If you have sensitive knees, place your blanket underneath those knees. We'll inhale, the tailbone will curl up. Belly drops, you look out in front of you. And then as you exhale, chin to chest, let that spine arc. Good. Again, inhale to center, up to our cow. And then exhale to cat. Let's do 3 more breaths here, 3 more rounds. Time, stay focused on that breathing. Let this flow. Zero rush. The hard work for the day is over. And when you go to this next cat, hold there. Let that head be heavy so that cervical spine can hang and the muscles there in the neck can stretch. Feel those intercostal muscles in the ribs opening up, improving your breathing. to come back to the table. We'll go right into a little threading of the needle here. So we're going to be super soft. So we're going to have weight on our right hand. You're just going to slide that left arm and left hand underneath the right arm and come down onto that left shoulder and even onto the head. Either keep that right hand by your head or walk those fingers forward so the right arm's extended but the hand is still on the earth. Now for some of us, if you're at home and it's really hard and difficult to keep the head on the ground, you'll bend that left forearm and you can keep the head off of the ground here and support yourself. Good. We'll inhale. Let's come back up gently. Changing sides. Just slide that right arm underneath the left arm. Threading the needle here. You can modify if you need to. Slowly coming back up. Pausing here. Go right into checking our mirrors. So we'll lengthen the right leg behind us. Leg is off the earth. As we exhale, take that right leg over the left leg and let your toes touch the ground. Now for some of us, we'll just look right over that left shoulder at those right toes. This is it for you. If you feel comfortable and if you want to go a little deeper in this one, you can come down onto the forearms or even all the way down so your forehead touches the earth and you can lengthen your arms. Whatever is comfortable for you. If something is a little too intense, ease up. This is a gentle practice today. Nothing too crazy. Slowly work on out. Gently, come on out. And we'll change sides here. We'll lengthen that left leg behind us. And exhale, we'll check the mirrors here. Left leg over the right. And either looking over that right shoulder to your left toes or surrender forward if it's better for you. The name of the game today is ease. Do anything you need to do to take care of yourself. It's even putting a blanket or a block under the forehead coming down. We'll inhale, we'll come on back up into our table. We'll prepare to go into a little pigeon here. So, for some of us, if you have knee issues, you'll actually come onto your spine to do a modified version on the back. You'll bend the knees, the right leg will go over that left thigh, you'll flex the foot, you'll thread the right arm underneath the right leg, grabbing onto your left thigh, wrap the left fingers around the right fingers, and you'll just hug the left leg in towards the body and relax the head. This way, gravity won't hurt the knee. If you're feeling good though, you'll lengthen that right leg behind you from table, and you'll bring the right leg forward. So the right foot's past the left thigh. You'll lengthen that left leg back. Pause for a moment, just notice how it feels. Again, for some of us, you may need to put a block or a blanket underneath the right hip, just to take care of yourself. When you're ready, you'll slowly release all the way down. So notice here, Marie, how the shoulders completely melt. That's what we're looking for today, all right? Complete release. So notice if your shoulders are not square, and notice that causes tension. Make adjustments if you need to bend the elbows out a little wider. Bring hands closer to the head. Everyone is different, so do what's right for you. Last breath here. And We'll slide those hands under the shoulders and gently raise back up. This is the only active part if you want activity. If you want to come out with that activity, you'll tuck under the left toes and come back to a down dog. If you're not looking for that activity, just slide that right leg forward. So either come back to table, or you can work from down dog to change sides here. Left leg will lift and come forward. Right leg will lengthen back. Lift your heart just for a moment here. And when you're ready, surrender forward. And everyone's different too with the placement of that left knee. If it's too sensitive, having that left knee more out to the left side, bring it more in alignment to the center, closer to the chest, or where the heart would be. Totally relaxing, melting away down into the ground. Let that heart just fall. Last breath here. Slide those hands under the shoulders and slowly raise back up. If you want a little activity here, tuck under those right toes and you can press back to down dog and shake out the left leg or pedal feet if that felt good for you. Or again, come back to table. And then take a moment and come down to a child's pose. Again, for some of us, it'll feel good to have the thighs closer together. For some, thighs wider apart. Arms can be overhead or alongside your body. Do what's best for you. We'll come back into a table here. And then you're going to work down onto the belly to go into a half frog. Half frog is wonderful because it helps the lower back, the hip flexor, the inner groin. Super passive here. So, we'll take the right leg out to a 90-degree angle. If it needs to be a little lower than that, totally fine. And if that right knee is sensitive, place a blanket underneath it. Left leg is long and relaxed. Now, our arms, either. You can take them out to more like a touchdown Jesus here. Boom. Have them wide T position alongside your body. Do whatever you can do so those shoulders melt completely into the ground. You can have the head either turned to the right or to the left. What feels better for your neck? Same concept here as Pigeon. You let that heart just fall right down into the ground. Let your breath be fluid. Last breath here. Deep breath. With that full exhalation out. You'll then lengthen the right leg behind you. We'll change sides here. If you need to, place a blanket underneath that left knee. Arm placement, important for yourself. Heart's falling down into the ground. Breath, fluid, and calm. This is a great way too to get yourself grounded. Really, be in contact with the earth. Times we're up in the clouds with our head. We're just not focused enough. This is a wonderful way to regain that focus, to calm the mind and body, and to feel like you are attached to the present moment. Take a deep, deep breath in. full exhalation out. And you'll slowly lengthen the left leg behind you. Take a moment here. And go ahead and bring the hands under your head. Turn your head to the side. Point both heels up towards the ceiling with the knees touching the ground, and then windshield the legs back and forth. It's a nice little release for that lower back, for the hips. Good. Go ahead and slide those hands under the shoulders. Press yourself up to a table. And then bring those sits bones onto the heels. And then drop the left hip to the ground. And swing those legs out and around. Good. So this is going to be your choice here. Either you're going to work for a nice forward fold here, straight-legged, or a wide-legged one. Depends on what will feel good for you at home. Other things that you can do for yourself. Have a blanket underneath those sits bones to help elevate yourself up. If you need to, you're always more than welcome to have a block, if needed, under the head. So I'll place it there just in case we need to. You're working with that nice straight-legged forward fold. Maybe the knees will be bent and you'll gently come forward. Some rounding there in the spine, relaxing. If you're working with that wide-legged forward fold, begin to forward. Right down into the earth. Roll right down. Great placement of the block needed underneath the forehead. Forward folds are a great way to ease yourself in any moment. Helps to bring the blood flow, slow it down a little bit further towards the head to bring fresh blood into the brain, more oxygen, helping to calm ourselves. Forward folds are also wonderful in helping us to go to sleep, to calm everything. Last breath here. And you'll slowly help yourself come back up. Taking your time. Bring the legs back together. Bend the knees. Do a little release over the legs. Slowly roll on up through the spine. And you gently come onto the back. So we're going to come into a restorative bridge and restorative shoulder stand. So you'll want your block close by. So we'll inhale, we'll bring ourselves up into bridge. And then find your block. And you put that block to your lower sacrum there. And bring the spine back down onto the block. And you'll totally relax here. Great way to readjust those SI joints. Now, you're more than welcome to stay right here. This could feel amazing. If you want to go a little deeper for yourself and help those legs out, you'll lift the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Restorative shoulder stand. Now this is really nice, especially for us who are very active, just every day moving around, but especially if you're a runner, because you reverse the flow of blood and you bring fresh blood into the legs, which is wonderful for the knees and the feet, the toes, the legs themselves, as we're always on the feet. They take abuse every day. So this is a great way to reverse yourself, reverse gravity, and let gravity help you out. Last breath here. As you we exhale, let's release the legs back to the earth. And then gently lift yourself up off the block and remove the block. Roll to the right. And then you'll press yourself up to a seated position. So if you only have one block here, grab a blanket. You can use a blanket as we're going to go into a little reclined bound angle. If you have two blocks though, it's even better. So we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And we'll grab both of our blocks. One block is going to go right below the scapula, and then one block will go directly behind the head. You can have the blocks on a lower setting or a higher setting. Whatever's going to feel good for you. Does that work for you? Okay. And this is really nice because it allows for the chest to open up. Let the oxygen flow. Let the pecs release, shoulders release. If it's uncomfortable with the legs, with the soles of those feet together, the legs spread open, let the legs lengthen. Sometimes it's just a little too tight there in the hips or in the thighs. Take a couple more breaths here. Take it in the openness. Good. The next inhalation, bring the knees together. And you'll gently roll to the right off of those blocks. You'll remove the blocks. Come back onto your spine. Hug the knees in one more time. And then lengthen the legs on the earth. We come into relaxation. Splay to the side, palms turn face up, shoulders relaxing. Let everything go. Life is good. There's no need to hold on to any tension. All it does is bring you down. Thanks for joining us today. Stay here in Shavasana for 3 to 5 to 10 minutes and recharge yourself. Namaste.